Hello Telford Scott, hello Year 5. This is Mr. Lennon speaking. I'm just going to show my face because some of you haven't seen me in a few months. You've forgotten what I look like. This is what I look like. Hello Year 5. So thank you very much everyone who sent in their photos for the Macro Photo Challenge. There are more photo challenges to come, so don't think you can put your camera down just yet. So the Macro Photo Challenge is all about taking photos of small things up really close. I'm going to go through lots of the photos and talk a bit about them. Hopefully not for too long because I can talk about photography forever. Our first photo is from Alex 5HB because he's got his name on it there, you can't miss it. And it's a lovely photo. I don't know the name of flowers, I'm not very good at naming them. But that is lovely. As you can see, there's so much detail on that flower there. You've got the stem. Let me see if I can get my finger in front. Yeah, you can. There you go. So you've got the stem just poking at the back, but everything behind the flower, these little pieces up here and over here, they're out of focus, so you know that he's gone really close to it. And I love the colours. I love that the middle is so bright. You can see the middle bit, very bright, and then you still got just that leaf behind it is so very dark. So you've got lots of contrast, which is when one thing is completely different to the other thing. So you've got the dark bits and you've got the light bits, and then you've got lots and lots of detail. And you've got so much detail. You can see on the left side, there's even the spider's cobweb, and obviously a spider's cobweb is very hard to take a photo of because it's so very small and silky. So a lovely picture to start us off from Alex, thank you very much. And, oh right, it's remote works, cool. We've got the next photo from Aryan. And Aryan's got a picture of, what is that? Lead. It's lead from a pencil. Thank you very much, because obviously lead from a pencil is absolutely tiny. So to get a nice macro photo of it is absolutely perfect. Thank you very much. And next photo, I love this one from Claudia. It just says wall. I like how it just describes it in the middle. And the text is as tiny in macro itself, wall. And I can't zoom in on this, but maybe you can zoom in. It's kind of like when you go really close to something and take a photo of, what happens is it kind of curls and curves the corners. I'm not sure if you can see this, but where's my finger? There it is. So down here in the corner and up in the corner and the other corner, if I can get my finger across, there it is, and down this corner over here, what happens is it kind of curves the corner in. So when I look at the photo, I see the wall curving in around that text in the middle. I really like this, and you've got a wall that's got lots and lots of texture, which is what I wanted, so thank you very much to Claudia as well. Next picture, we've got Psorias. This one's absolutely lovely because you've got the colours in the background, that blue with that pink, and the angle of this photo is absolutely perfect. So you've gone right down low and really close in. And then you've got the rule of thirds, so you've got the ring not quite in the middle, so the middle would be kind of like here. You've got it in a third, so you've got there's the first third, absolutely perfect, and then you've got the second third over there. So there's a rule in photography, you don't have to follow it, but lots of, you'll see in lots of photos that lots of photographers follow this rule of putting something not in the middle, not like all over here, but just kind of about there. So that is exactly in the rule of thirds. That is absolutely perfect. I love this line of the horizon, which is like there, and then you've got the ring. Perfectly in focus, perfectly blurred background, absolutely lovely photo. Thank you very much. This one from Tom D. Tom D sent a few pictures in, but I can't show every picture. Just one from everyone. This is a tortoise shell. I love this because it's got lots and lots of bright, vibrant colours and very close to it. Really nice and shiny. A perfect macro picture from Tom. Thank you very much. And this is from Will. I believe this is from Will. We've got lovely colours in the garden. You can see at the top bit here, you've got that piece right at the top bit, all nice and blurred. Lovely. And then you've got the lovely flowers at the front, all different colours. Thanks to Will for a lovely macro photo there. Perfect sunshine. And this one here, this is one of my favourites from Neve. Is so much background blur, and there's so much colour, there's so much detail. Maybe this is like a really nice sort of professional kind of camera lens on it because it's such a lovely photo. And then you've got, again, that rule of thirds we're talking about. So if the flower's in the middle, it'd be there, but actually it's just off centre there. So you've got that rule of thirds, absolutely perfect. And then you've got that contrast with this part down, where is it here? The dark, and this top part up here, the light parts coming from the side, the balance of the two, absolutely lovely picture from Neve. We've got, wow, a lovely photo from Maddock, and in the middle, lots and lots of green and lots of purple. Really nice framing of this. This picture actually works much better when you put the flower right dead in the center, because there's so much going on. It's so big. You wouldn't put such a big picture of this slight to the side. And there's spikes in it as well. Look at that. You can see all the details and the spikes around it. Can you see? Can you see all the way around? That is terrifying. I don't know the name of this flower, but that is scary. It's like an octopus. I love it. Thank you very much. And next we have Sapphire. Now this one was absolutely gorgeous. Well, again, there's lots of these photos have come like with lots of contrast. So you've got the dark. You see how it's like really dark at the top, then it goes brighter and brighter and brighter, and then you see it's really, really bright down here. Absolutely, again, this is kind of like Sarai. So you've gone down really kind of low towards it, and then you've gone a bit. Then you've gone low, then you've gone into the flower. And what I love about this is the whole flower's in focus, and the little sort of hairs. You see those kind of hairs in the middle there? They're in focus, but everything behind that, whoosh, this whole back bit is really, really blurred. So that is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much. So this picture here, a lovely example of a macro photo. Not quite sure who it's from, just says surname of Appleby. But thank you very much for sending this in. Oh, it's just tilted it. There we go. Make sure you can see the top bit. There you go. Because this is a perfect example of a macro photo of a flower. You can tell it's not like a zoom photo, because if you zoom in on something, all of it kind of, and you're far away from it, all of it stays like in focus. It's because it's all the same distance from the camera. But when you get like a macro photo, you can see the middle of it. It's really, really sharp. But the outside petals, what I mean by these parts here, these outside petals, well, there they are, all these here and all them at the top, they are all kind of blurred compared to the bit in the middle, because the lens, the photographer, the camera has gone like really, 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 really close. And actually, it's really, really bright in the middle. I know it kind of looks dark to you, but actually there's actually quite a lot of detail. It's really nice and bright. And the background blur at the bottom of the green, absolutely lovely. Gorgeous. And I think this is our last photo. Yes, it is. And again, Wilfred, you sent in lots of lovely photos, some of your cat as well. But I've chosen this as my favourite that you sent in. For lots of different reasons. There's a lot going on in this, but also because there's a little toad in there, or frog. And there's this bit, see this bit on the left, which is like kind of purpley over here. What that's called is like a light leak. That's when you've got like sunlight coming into the lens. Some people don't like that, and sometimes it's used as like an effect in photography, but I really, really like it in this picture, because it's kind of like this purple thing coming in, showing you where that frog is, and he's just kind of popping underneath from under that leaf, and there's a lot of detail and sharpness just on the water. That is a really, really nice macro photo, and not easy to get. Not many people have done a picture of an animal or something, because they're so difficult. They move around so much. I think actually we've got one more photo to come actually. So thank you very much, Wolf, for that. Well, our last photo comes from Zoe, and I think it's a basket. I think it's like a wicker basket. Really nice macro photo, because the camera's gone really, really close. In fact, so close there's nothing else like in the frame. That's when you know it's a good macro photo. You know, you're not zooming in when you've got just the thing you want, filling the picture. So the whole thing is the basket, right from this corner all around is just the one object. And there's lots and lots of detail in this, because there's the crisscrossing, the weaving of the basket, which means when you've got the weaving, you've got some bits that are higher and some bits that are lower, which means you've got some bits that are brighter, some bits that are darker. So that's what gives it the effect of kind of looking black and white, because you've got the bright bits and the dark bits, and kind of looking like a chessboard almost. Clearly gone very, very close to the camera. So a lovely, lovely macro picture from Zoe. Thank you very much, and thank you to everyone who did the challenge. But there's another challenge to come. Of course, you get more challenges because there's lots of different types of photography you can do. And your next challenge is to do photos from above. Now, what do I mean by photos from above? I don't mean in an aeroplane or a helicopter. I mean just you have the camera high. So let's pretend, actually not let's pretend, let's see, this is my camera or my phone here. You have this looking down, you see. So anything that you're taking the photo of has to be below you. It doesn't have to be like a macro photo. You don't have to bring the camera really, really close to it from above. You can take a picture of the whole kind of floor. You can set a little scene up on the floor. I mean, you can move objects around. You can have a picture of anything you want. It doesn't have to be something that's already on the floor. You can put things on the floor to take a picture of it, okay? And you don't have to go close, you can go far away, but as long as the photo is from directly above. So that is like 90 degrees below you. So not looking at the sky, not looking left out the window, not looking right towards the wall, anything that is right down directly below. So this thing might be on a table and you might be looking up from above, or it might be on a chair, it might be on a carpet, it might be outside in the grass. Anything where you've got the camera above and you're looking down, and it's up to you what you're taking a photo of, how high you are, what sort of light is it, if it's black and white, just as long as it's a photo from above. So that concludes that review of all those lovely photos from the macro challenge. Thank you very much. I look forward to looking for all the photos of the next challenge. Thank you very much, year 5. Hope you're keeping well. Bye bye.